Hello everybody, it's good to see you today. Good to be able to visit with you wherever you are, in your office, in your home. I'm Pastor David and I'm just thankful to come and see you. I wish I could reach out there and give you a big hug, but I want to just say hello and I want to talk to you about a couple things coming up, kind of give you a little update in the middle of your week, catch us up a little bit. Last weekend was awesome, as almost all of our weekends seemed to me. Saturday we had our men's prayer breakfast and it was really huge turnout. The last 2 months have been large turnouts, and then afterwards several of us went and played golf together. Just had a fun day together. A lot of our men being together, spending time, being accountable and encouraging. So Saturday was a great day together, and then Sunday, great day as well. We wrapped up our series on our Transform series, talking about Saul and his transformation to Paul, and we talked about a fun topic, an important topic, and that was friendship. We talked about how Saul was busy and working and hard and lonely and tired, and he needed a friend. He needed people around him, and we had some nice music about friendship, and he needed a friend, and God gave him a special friend named Barnabas. And Barnabas took him and made him comfortable and went and told others, hey, he's okay. I vouch for him. I trust him. So friendship is important as we do the work of the Lord. And then this weekend, I want to take a minute and talk about this weekend. This weekend is huge. This is our 4th birthday. I can't believe we're 4 years old. It's hard to believe. I've just been kind of reflective the last few days, thinking about 4 years ago, back at the barn, a handful of people, rustic surroundings, and that was our roots. That's our beginning. And now to think about moving into the school, now into the mill, our new location, and over 300 members in our church. It just, I never saw that coming. God is always does more above and beyond what we expect. And so can I invite you this weekend to come and join us? And you know, it's our birthday party, and I want you to come. You can be our honored guest, and we're going to be meeting Saturday from 2 to 4 to have a big celebration out here on our property. We'll have man, I don't even know what all's going on. Food, music, bouncy games for the kids. There'll be all kind of snow cones. Just a lot of stuff. It's a big party Saturday. So would you come Saturday and bring, if you have any kids or family or neighbor, bring them. It's going to be a great time of celebration. Ribbon cutting for our church, which is pretty special. And then Sunday, our party continues here at church at 10 o'clock. It's going to be a special time. I won't be preaching that day. We're going to have kind of an old-fashioned testimony service. We're going to have people share things that God's done in their life over the last 4 years through the community church at Mount Pleasant. So I hope you will be our guest this weekend. Saturday 2 to 4, Sunday 10 o'clock. It's going to be a great time. Quick thought today. Our message last Sunday, I've just had this thought. We studied about a church in Antioch. And so as Jesus came and was crucified, and then he rose again, and then he spent some time with the disciples, and he ascended up to heaven, and the church had begun. And so his disciples were going around telling the story of the gospel, and it was the beginning of the church. And so there were churches that started in communities, and a church started in Antioch. And it began to grow because of the gospel, and people were getting saved and becoming a part of the church. And the church at Antioch said, Saul, I need you and Barnabas to come over and help us. We're growing too fast. We need you to help us. And this church in Antioch was so generous and giving and helping. And what they decided to do was, okay, Saul, Barnabas, here's what we want you to do. We want you to go in some of these other communities and start churches. We want to give you money. We want to give you resources. And so here's my thought from that church at Antioch. The church at Antioch became a helper and not a hoarder. Because see, churches can be one of the two. They can become a hoarder. They can pull their resources and build their facilities and neglect people around them. And the church in Antioch, they weren't selfish. They said, we want you to go out and we want to release our people. We don't want to hoard our resources and our people and our money. We want to be a helper. And you know, I can't get that thought off my mind. Our church is a church plant, and I hope in the future that we can continue to plant churches. And I wonder if you and I as individuals, we will be a hoarder or a helper. And I just have that thought on my mind. I want to encourage you and me and our church to be helpers. Let's not grasp and hang on to what we have. Let's share what we have for others that have need of that. And that's everything. Energy, and not just money, time. And so that's my thought for today. Ecclesiastes chapter 5. Here's the thought. As he came forth out of his mother's womb, naked shall he return to go as he came, and shall take nothing of his labor which he may carry away in his hand. And this also is a sore evil, that in all points as he came, so shall he go. And what profit hath he that hath labored for the wind? We came into this world with nothing. We didn't have clothes on. We didn't have anything. That's how we're going to leave this world. So all the stuff we get in between are just things that God gives us for our provisions and to use as a means to help others. And so, simple thought. Today, thank you for joining me. I hope you can come and join our party this weekend, Saturday 2 to 4, Sunday 10 o'clock. The thought for today is, are you a hoarder or are you a helper? Thank you for joining. God bless you.